Hello students, welcome back to your computer online class. So students, we was with your chapter number 5. So we will continue the chapter and the name of the chapter was your Introduction to Visual Basic. So as I have said you before, in this chapter what we will get here different components. Then you can say here you will get what do you mean by Visual Basic, how the Visual Basic program is going to be operated. So all these things we will get in this chapter. In my last class I have explained you about your event-driven programming is not it. I have explained to you about event-driven programming. Then again graphical user interface. How Visual Basic is environment friendly with your GUI is not it. How your Visual Basic VB program is very environment friendly with your graphical user interface. So all these things I have explained you in my previous class. As well as I have explained you about the areas of Visual Basic window, is not it? About your empty forms, toolbox tab, solution explorer window, properties window. I think so regarding all these topics, I think so no one has any sort of doubt. Is not it? So today students, we will move to another topic, that is your components of Visual Basic window. Now students, when I am talking about components, okay, here components, what do you mean by the word components? Here you can say components means the main elements of your Visual Basic. Without these elements, the Visual Basic is not going to operate in your screen. Okay, you can say these are the elements or these are the tools. Okay, tools means what? Instruments. Okay, these are the tools, instruments or controls of your Visual Basic window, VB window. Clear students? So here components of Visual Basic window, it means you can say this one as your elements. Okay, elements, or you can say this one as your tools. Okay. So these are here you will get some of the basic components of your VB window. Without these components, your Visual Basic program is not going to work. So students, today we will discuss about the components. So everyone will take out to your page number 77. Okay, everyone take out to your page number 77. In page number 77 you see there components of Visual Basic window. The Visual Basic window has many components, you can see in figure 5.5 and figure 5.6. So here in figure 5.5 in page number 75 you look at the figure 5.5. Okay, there you will find the components of your VB window. Okay, there you will find in this picture, you will get the components of your VB window. Some of the components you will get here. Okay. So now come to the title bar. The first component of your VB window is your title bar. Now by the name itself, okay, when we are saying title, okay, title, it means what? It means the topic. What topic we are going to start in our windows, okay? What is the topic of our project? What is the title of our project that we want to display in our screen, or we want to insert in our project. Clear? Now let's come to the topic, title bar. The title bar at the top of the window displays the title of the project. By default, VB names your project Windows Application 1, Windows Application 2, etc. The name shown here is Hello. As part the change we had made in point 5 on page 69. Acha. Now see here in title bar. Okay, in title bar you have to put any sort of topic. Okay, in your project and the name of the project. Okay, it may be your Windows Application 1 or it may be your Windows Application 2. Here you will get different numbers of your Windows application. That is the name of your project. Okay, that is the name of your project. And it depends upon you whether you want to place Windows application 1 or Windows application 2. Okay, it will depend on you. Clear? The name shown here is hello. Now if you want to type a text, if you want to type your own name, you can type it, or else if you want to type hello, only hello, okay, as the title of your project, you want to type as hello. That one also you can type in the keyboard, okay. In the keyboard you type hello, it will display on your Windows application 1. Clear? Then you come to the next component. Next component is your tabs above the form. Okay, here you will get the tabs above the form. The tab at the top of the form contains the word form 1 and design. This means that the application has one form is currently in design mode. Now see here, by the name itself, tab above the form, it means what? In your form you will get some tabs, okay, and that tabs is used for your designing, and that tab is used for your designing of your what? Designing of your project, designing of your, it may be your Windows application 1, it may be your Windows application 2, whatever. Clear? Tab above the forms. Tab above the forms, it means that it is the tab, okay, it is the tab that we will get above the form, which consists of different sorts of design modes, okay, different sorts of design that you want to create in your, where you will create? You will create in your project. Clear? This much is clear. Second component. Now let's come to your third component. Third component is what? Menu bar and your toolbar. The menu bar consists of many drop-down menus. Clicking on any option of the menu bar makes it active. The toolbar has buttons that provide shortcuts to some menu options. Now here you can say what you will get in the menu bar, okay. Here you will get different sorts of, in menu bar you will get here different sorts of controls, okay. You will get here in this menu bar, you will get here different sorts of controls. How you are going to, you can say design your project, or what are the things that you need to insert in your project, okay. In this menu bar you will get different sorts of controlling. Controlling means what do you want to insert, then how you want to make your project more attractive by using different sorts of tools, okay. And toolbar, by the name itself you can understand, in toolbar you will get here different types of shortcut keys that you can apply in your project. You will get here different types of shortcut key that you can apply in your project. Clear this much? Third component is clear. Now come to your fourth component, okay. Fourth component is your form window. Now see here, the form window is the primary work area that forms the background of the application. The user can place objects on the form. Now here, form window. The specialty of this form window is that it is basically used in your background. It is used in your background of your application, not the foreground, okay. Only for the background of your application this form window is applied. This form window is used. Clear this much? And in this form window you can insert different sorts of objects also. Objects means what? Here you can insert different sorts of pictures, okay, depending on your choice. Then let's come to your fifth component, okay. Title bar is the first, second one is tab above the forms, third one is menu bar and toolbar, fourth one is form window, which one I have explained to you, and the sixth one is your toolbox, okay. The toolbox contains the controls, okay. I think so I have said you before also. In toolbox you will get here different sorts of control buttons. Controls are GUI components that can be added to the form. Some commonly used controls are label, button, combo box, list box, picture box and text box. In short, you can say that toolbox. Toolbox is a box where you will get different sorts of controls. Okay, different sorts of controls where we can make our project more attractive. Or you can say these are the shortcut ways how we can use or insert what? Insert different sorts of this one combo box, pictures, labels, text box in our tool box. Clear? And you can say that this controls are your GUI components. These controls are your GUI components. Why controls are considered as GUI components, students? Do you know this one? When I have explained you graphical user interface, at that time only I have said you why controls are very you can say helpful or very this one essential for GUI components. Why? I think so you have remembered or you have forgot it. When I have started this chapter, at that time in the introduction only I have said you why controls are very important for your GUI components. Yes, I think so you have digested. So again I am repeating. Here controls are considered as an important GUI components because you can say controls gives you the action, whatever you want to insert or whatever you are finding in your control, okay, it will deliver or it will perform you a action. Okay, whatever controls you want to insert, okay, whatever controls you want to insert, it will deliver or it will perform you a action. Now for example, at that time I have given you the example also. I think so few students who had kept in mind and many of you have forgot also. So I have one example I have said you at that time. Okay, I am repeating again. You can cite here the example of mouse. Okay, when you are moving a mouse or dragging a mouse. Okay, when you peoples are dragging the mouse. Okay, and you are double clicking the mouse or you are giving a single click, right click, whatever. What you are seeing, whatever activities you are doing with the mouse, where it is displayed? It is displayed on your computer screen, is not it? If you are giving a right click on the mouse, that thing is also displayed on the screen. If you are giving the if you are dragging the mouse and double clicking the mouse, that thing is also seen on the screen. That is what? That is your action. And this action is performed by whom? This action is performed by your controls. That's why controls, you can say controls are GUI components. Okay, these controls play an important role in your GUI components. Clear? This much is clear in toolbox. Then you come to the next one. That one is your solution explorer. Okay, solution explorer. The Solution Explorer window displays a list of all forms in the current project. Now here Solution Explorer, what is the main work of your Solution Explorer? The main work of your Solution Explorer is to display a list of all the forms in the current project. Clear? The work of your Solution Explorer is to display the list of all the forms. Whatever project that you are working, it will display the list. That is your Solution Explorer. Clear? Then the last component of your Visual Basic window is your Properties window. Okay, the last component is your Properties window. A form can have many controls on it. Every control is associated with some properties. Yes. Now students, as you are getting different sorts of controls, is not it? As you are getting here different sorts of controls. Now each controls have their own particular function. Okay, here no controls are similar with another. Okay, all the controls have their own specific function. Clear? No doubt regarding this? Then you move to page number 78. Page number 78. I think so everyone has seen page number 78. There you see the top line, first line. The form also has its own properties. The property window lists the properties of the selected control or of the form. Now you see here, form also have their own properties. Okay, the form, or else you can say the project, okay, that you are working on has also their own properties. Okay, they also have their list of properties. Click the appropriate button in the properties window to display properties alphabetically or by category. Now here students, when your form is displayed on the screen, you will find the property window. Okay, at the left hand side you will get the property window in your screen. You double click there, or you give a single click. Okay, in your mouse you give a single click there, you will find a list, a drop down list appears. Okay, a drop down list appears, and there you will find it is arranged in an alphabetic manner. Okay, it is arranged in your alphabetic manner. Clear? Understood this much? No doubts regarding this, students? So students, I'll give you one question as your homework. Okay, I'll give you one question as your homework. So every one of you take out your computer copies. Everyone has taken out your computer copies. Write today's date at the top corner of your page. Written? You are going to continue from the same page where you have stopped in my last class. Now I am dictating the question, you write it down. Explain any 5 components of the Visual Basic. Explain any 5 components, components, components of the Visual Basic, IDE screen. I must be capital, D must be capital, E must be capital, IDE screen. Visual Basic V must be capital, Basic B must be capital. Visual Basic IDE screen. Clear? Written this question, explain any 5 components of the Visual Basic IDE screen. Written this question. Now this answer, okay, you will write by your own. I have given this question as your homework because as I have explained you this topic today, so you can write the answer by yourself. Is not it? So many components I have explained to you, like your title bar, tab above the forms, menu bar and toolbar, form window, then again toolbox, solution explorer, properties window. From this components you have to write any 5. Okay, any 5 according to your wish. You can write any 5 components, as well as you have to explain the components. Okay, you have to explain the components. So this is your homework. Question is given to you. Explain any 5 components of the Visual Basic IDE screen. First, what you will write? First you will write, the components of the Visual Basic IDE screen are explained below. Okay, what you will write? The components of Visual Basic IDE screen are explained below. You will give a hyphen, then you will write Roman number 1. Whatever you like from here, so many components are there. Which one will be easy for you to learn? Okay, this is important also. This answer will be important also. So from here, any 5 components, you can write it down, okay, in your computer copies. Clear, students? I think so. No doubt regarding the components. Yes or no? So in my next class, students, I will explain you how we can develop an application. Okay, how we can develop an application in Visual Basic. So students, now I am winding up my class here. Thank you to all and have a nice day ahead.